We had fun doing the book together. We did it about 4 or 5 years ago. We spent the weekends with a tape recorder and going back and forth, and Ken's background and his profession and my background as a coach and a parent. Both of us take a lot of pride in our families and in communities and the things that we do in the community, and then also doing the best that we can do on the job, getting the most out of the ability that we have. And, I had the opportunity to coach in 6 Super Bowls. And the first Super Bowl, the anxieties, the butterflies in your stomach are unbelievable. And you just can't wait for the ball to be kicked off. And then the second and the third, you feel like you're getting more used to, what it is. And I know the last Super Bowl I coached in, I said, I've got this system down pat. I'm going to get to the stadium early, find a little room off by myself, take my game plan out, study it, and then go in and talk to the squad and get them ready to play. So I get there about 3 hours before kickoff. I find this room, I'm in there studying my game plan. In walks the opposing owner's wife. Coach Shula, what are you doing in this room? I said, well, I'm, getting ready to coach the game. She said, are you always this nervous before a ball game? I said, nervous? I'm cool. This is my 6th Super Bowl. She said, you're sitting in the ladies' room. But the video that you just saw, I was presented at the Hall of Fame in 1997 by my 2 sons. And that was certainly the ultimate recognition of a career. And it was so important to me to have my 2 sons present me because I didn't want to have to pick between the 2 of them. And previously, they'd never let 2 presenters present a Hall of Fame inductee. So I had to get the special permission. And my oldest son, Dave, at that time was the head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals, and my young son, Mike, was the offensive coordinator with the Tampa Bay Bucks. So we finally got the permission for the 2 to present me. And that was the day that I'll never forget. It was just something that was so meaningful. After winning back-to-back Super Bowls, it was hard to move around Miami without getting recognized and the people wanting a lot of your time. So we had 5 young children at that time, and I wanted to get away from it all. June is our family vacation month, so we decided that we would take the family on a vacation up in Cape Cod, get a cottage off to ourselves, and have a quiet, peaceful time. This was working. We were just really enjoying it. One rainy Saturday afternoon, there wasn't anything better to do, so I decided to take the family to a matinee movie. So we go into the matinee movie and sit in the back row, and there's no movie showing. The lights are on in the theater, similar to this. People were sprinkled around the theater. So I sat in the back. I had a baseball cap on. I had sunglasses. I had my collar pulled up, sat back there with my 5 kids and my wife. And invariably, the people were looking around that were sprinkled around the theater. They all got up in unison and started to applaud. So I go walking down through the theater. I said, you people got to be the greatest football fans. And one guy, obviously the spokesman for the group, said, football, what makes you think so? I said, well, I didn't think I'd be recognized. Man, I don't know who you are. But management said 7 more people had to show up or there'd be no movie.